All right, we're gonna deal with lines today, linear equations. So I want you to be able to do all these. Kind of gonna go over what all that stuff is. That's the main thing I'm gonna do. So slope-intercept form. Is y equals mx plus b. Point slope form. Well, this is the slope. This is the y-intercept. Point slope form is y minus, I like to put little y because this one's gonna change, equals m x minus, I like to put little x because this one's gonna change. So this is 1 point, and this is still the slope. In standard form, we put as ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are integers. And we also say that they're the least common multiple, meaning like if I had 6x plus 3y equals 9, those can all be reduced by 3. ABC are integers. A is positive, and they're cannot be simplified. So if I'm doing this stuff, if I'm trying to get some of these things, and it gives me, let's say it gives me 2 points. It gives me 4, 8, and 2, 7. So I'm gonna find the slope. Remember, our equation for the slope is the change in y over the change in x. So I'm gonna do 8 minus 7 over 4 minus 2, which is gonna give me 1/2. That's my slope. Now I take my slope and I put it into the point slope formula with either of these points. So I'm gonna go y minus 8 from right here equals the slope x minus 4 from right here. So that's in point slope form. To get it into slope intercept form, I distribute the 1/2. And then I bring over the 8. And now that's in slope intercept form. If I want to get it in standard form, I'm gonna bring over the x. I'm gonna get rid of all my fractions by multiplying by 2. And then I'm gonna make this positive by multiplying by -1. And that's standard form. So that's how I can go from point slope, from 2 points to the point slope, to the slope intercept, to the standard form. All right. Other things that I'll have you do is I'll have you know stuff about parallel lines. Parallel lines have the same slope. So if they tell me it's parallel to this line and goes through this point, I'm going to use point slope form. So y minus my y equals, it's parallel, so it has the same slope. So 4x minus 4. That's in point slope form. To get it in slope intercept form, I would distribute, and I would bring over the 7. So that's in slope-intercept form. To get it in standard form, I would bring over the x. And I would multiply by -1 to make that x positive. And that's in standard form. So that's pretty easy. If they tell me it's perpendicular, perpendicular lines have slopes that are the inverse reciprocal. Which means flip and change sign. So if it tells me it's perpendicular to this and goes through this point, I'm going to flip this. Right now it's 4/1. I'm going to make it 1/4. Right now it's positive. I'm going to make it negative. So that's the slope of my new line. So I'm going to go y minus 7 equals -1/4 x minus 4. And that's in point slope form. I'm going to get it in slope-intercept form by distributing and then bringing this over. And because I ran out of room, I'm not going to get it into standard form. I think you probably understand how to do that. So that's what we're doing today.